This question is from Deanna Ding, who's also from Milwaukee. What would you identify as 3 or 4 of the smartest spending cuts that the state government can implement to begin to get a handle on the budget deficit? Not loophole closing or fraud or waste prevention, but true cuts in spending that can eliminate or reduce a service or product. Which one specifically, please?
Well, one place that we're going to examine spending is in the area of purchasing health insurance. And the state purchases health insurance for its state workers. Local governments purchase health insurance for their workers as well. I want to find a way to bring them closer together and achieve some economies of scale. And the way I describe it is, as we have more and more concentrated suppliers of healthcare, meaning healthcare delivery systems as well as insurers, they get bigger, bigger, and bigger in market strength. It's akin to an 800-pound gorilla. And I've always felt that the best way to fight an 800-pound gorilla is to get your own 800-pound gorilla. And that means working through a market-based system where we try to get more people in the purchasing pool. I think that would benefit the state government. I think that would benefit local governments as well. So to me, that's a spending cut because we can achieve those savings there. I think that's an important place for us to look for a spending cut. We've identified Badger Care, not time limits on Badger Care, but I've worked with the architect of that program about finding ways to have people on the program, but to get them into lower cost programs. We think that there are $200 million roughly we can save there by not having time limits, but moving people into lower cost plans. Continue to get the same quality. It's something we've tried to achieve at the city level, something I've encouraged, back to your question, the school board to do as well at the school level, is let's make sure that we've got the adequate insurance, but let's do it in a way that makes sense. Then there are other ones, but one that probably has garnered some publicity, if you will, is the elimination of the Secretary of State's office, for example. It's a constitutional office. I understand it would take a constitutional amendment, but I think that we don't necessarily need the same constitutional offices that we had back in the 1840s. I think that there are ways for us to achieve some savings there as well. So there's 3 examples. I do have, and I want to point this out because I think this is important in this race. On my website, there is a plan. It's called Putting Madison on a Diet. It has 22 pages of many, many different areas where we believe that we can achieve savings. Some of them do go to fraud, some of them do go to bureaucracy, some of them do go to waste. But I did that for a reason. I did that because with a $2.7 billion, perhaps closer to $3 billion structural deficit, I recognize that this is a very serious problem right now.
Okay.